Welcome to another daily review with a new Bitcoin price record. We again bring you your dose of information from the world of crypto and blockchain. In today's daily review, Bitcoin rises above $94.5 thousand. The launch of options on spot BTC ETFs should lead to further growth. Stablecoin liquidity at an all-time high. Investors ready to buy. Michael Saylor will try to convince the Microsoft board to add Bitcoin to its balance sheet. Stay with us in the daily review, only here, only on the Cryptoverse news channel. After jumping to another all-time high above $94,000 on Tuesday, Bitcoin continued to rise above 94.5K today, and new breakouts are probably not a matter of days but hours. At the time of recording this video, the leading crypto is close to $95,000. This continuation of the impressive post-election rally was catalyzed by yesterday's launch of options on BlackRock's spot BTC ETF IBIT. So, another Bitcoin-related product, another success story. The options saw $1.9 billion in notional exposure on their debut, which is a phenomenal success for the first day. It should also be noted that call options dominated with 82% of the contracts, indicating a strong bullish sentiment. Specifically, of the 354,000 contracts traded on IBIT's first day, 289,000 were calls, while 65,000 were puts. It is important to note that yesterday's debut of IBIT's options on Nasdaq was just an introduction, as some other ETFs also started trading options today. The launch of these financial derivatives is significant because it will most certainly attract new professional traders and institutions, bringing fresh liquidity and paving the way for BTC to reach $100,000 very soon. And such are the expectations of the market, where extreme greed has been ruling for days. Today is no different. The Fear and Greed Index is at 83, which is lower than yesterday's 90, but still in the zone of extreme greed. As for the ETFs, in the first 2 days of trading this week, they returned to inflows and recorded a gain of over $1 billion. The fact that stablecoin liquidity is at an all-time high of $174.7 billion shows that everything is ready for new records. Since the U.S. election day, the market capitalization of stablecoins has grown by roughly $10 billion, from $164.8 billion to $174.7 billion, which is an increase of 6% over that period, according to data from blockchain analytics company Artemis. Tether, the issuer of USDT, is responsible for the vast majority of the growth in stablecoin supply, as the amount of USDT in circulation has increased by $7.6 billion since November 5th, accounting for nearly 77% of the new stablecoins entering the crypto ecosystem. And as the market grows and thrives on the wave of post-election euphoria and expectations that Donald Trump will form a strongly pro-crypto administration, a potential media sensation is developing in the background. A possible catalyst is being announced that would surely propel Bitcoin not only to new heights, but also to the balance sheets of the world's largest companies. The news is that executive president of MicroStrategy and one of the biggest BTC bulls, Michael Saylor, will try to convince Microsoft's board to invest some of its $78 billion cash reserves in Bitcoin in a 3-minute presentation next month. However, in the end, it will all be decided by Microsoft shareholders, who will vote on December 10th on whether or not to add BTC to the company's balance sheet. At the moment, the board is averse to the idea and has recommended that shareholders vote against it. But perhaps Saylor's 3 minutes will change the minds of Microsoft executives. Because Saylor knows what he's talking about, or so it seems for now. Up over 500% year-to-date, his self-proclaimed Bitcoin development company, MicroStrategy, just broke into the top 100 U.S. publicly traded companies. The company climbed 29 positions on Tuesday and saw its price rise 12% to $400 a share. It ended yesterday's trading at $430. Of course, the key to success lies in adding Bitcoins to the balance sheet. And although MicroStrategy is a relatively large company, it is a dwarf compared to Microsoft. Therefore, symbolically, the addition of BTC to Microsoft's balance sheet would be an incredibly significant event and certainly an indicator for other business giants to follow suit. As for altcoins, Wednesday did not bring any significant price action for most of them. Nevertheless, there are still some exceptions. Interestingly, the list of today's top gainers is headed by some old, until recently we could almost say forgotten aces, specifically Stellar, Cardano, and Kronos. And that would be all for today. We have reached the end of another, this time a bit shorter, daily report. If you enjoyed the video, please give it a like, leave a comment, and we would also greatly appreciate it if you clicked on subscribe. Thank you for following us, and kind regards.